For some battles.
I'm ready for some battles too. It's my favorite month. It's a favorite night of the month.
It's my favorite month of the night.
Y'all ready for the first battle? Say yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bring Chike Beatzdwn and 2789 to the gallery.
My name is Chike Beatz. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I've been producing for a long time. I don't know if I should say how long. It's a lot of years. I use Fruity Loops, I use Logic, pretty much whatever I can get my hands on, man. I do play keyboards, I'm trying to learn guitar, but yeah, mostly keyboard. Man, influences range from Stevie Wonder to Kanye, Timbaland, Dr. Dre, like late 2000s, early 2000s, yeah, 2000s. My biggest thing is sync licensing. So it's a very lucrative business. So that's kind of like my next step. So that's the next goal. A beat is complete when you get called on by the police. Somebody, my neighbor called the police on me. I was done. That's it. Ooh, always dirty because, man, you just gotta let the speakers rattle. If the speaker's not rattling, you're doing something wrong. You haven't mixed it right, or you're just not using the right drum. Me, because I'm a little narcissistic. No, Chike Beatz, I wanted to keep the first part of it, which is my name, is my heritage, Nigeria, and then I added on the beats because you needed to know what I do, and what I do is beats. So I am Chike Beatz, and I make fresh produce.
Titus Reed, go by DEEZKEYZ, actually getting good for last probably like 5 years or so, but I've been producing since about 2007, been doing music all my life, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I pretty much use Reason. I got a lot, but you know, I've been using PC. I stick to Reason. I don't want to sound like everybody else, so. Keyboard, I'm actually in some guitar lessons right now. Got a guy from my job teaching me a little bass so I can put the live bass on my music. My influences are vinyl. I love, like I dig through records. Like right now I'm fooling with Bobby Womack across from 110th Street. I love soundtracks, you know what I'm saying? I like Rocky soundtracks, Star Wars, Superman. I'm digging in stuff like that right now. My goal is to actually sell my first beat, you know, and then from there, I mean, I do it all. I do the singing and everything. I actually produce. I help people write their lyrics. I come up with creative hooks. And my goal is just to be heard one day and to be appreciated for what I do. But a lot of times, you know, the beat is complete when everything sounds like it's in harmony. It doesn't, nothing's too high, nothing's too low. But it's, sometimes you can tell just by how your head bobs, you know. That's one of the good things I go by. It depends on the beat, man. Some type of beat, some type of, when you got that slap bass or whatever like that, sometimes the muddy sound is good. Sometimes it does too much, but sometimes the 808 soft bass is overbearing on the beat. So I mean, I tend to mix it up, man. I don't have a preference, you know. It's just really like what sounds good. A lot of times you try to go with the first thing you hear, but sometimes you gotta play around with the things, then you find the best one. Deuce, well, I had an uncle that called me Top, and I took Top, and then I would call myself Top Produce. When I heard about the beat competition a few years ago, I'm like, damn, they ain't Fresh Produce, and I'm calling myself Top Produce. So I kind of like, I just chopped the Top Pro off and just kept the DEEZKEYZ. So, you know, and then my son is Titus too, so I just call myself Deuce. Took it from him. Call myself DEEZKEYZ, which is my label name, 781. So I'm DEEZKEYZ and I make fresh produce.
There it is. Chike Beatz on your left.
Yes.
Do 7, 8, 9 on your right. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's see who's going first.
All right.
Paper beats rock. Chike.
There it is.
All right, cool. Do 7, 8, 9. You ready? Crowd, you ready?
Yes.
Let them hear it.
Let's go. All right.
That's do 7, 8, 9
Yes.
right there, starting out the night.
Uh-huh.
First beat of the night, you heard it. Chike Beats, are you ready? You heard that beat, right? You ready to battle that beat? Let them hear it.
Let's get straight to it on my mama.
All right.
That's Chike Beatzdwn right
That's
there.
right. That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to need your help. Who do you think is going to move on to round 2? Is it going to be do 7, 8, 9 on this side of the gallery? Or is it going to be Chike Beatzdwn on that side of the gallery?
111 over here.
111 for Chike Beatzdwn. All right, let's bring up the second matchup in the first round. DEEZKEYZ and Matto 2 times.
Yes.
My name is DEEZKEYZ. I've been producing ever since the pandemic. I use Ableton and I use the trusty Roland keyboard. I play keys. Yeah, my influences are Children of Bodom, like from or anything from metal to hip hop and to yeah, just everything from metal to hip hop. That's my influences. Hopefully, I will actually try to finish all my projects. I still haven't finished any projects yet. And then I have like a couple songs or a handful of songs I haven't finished. I'm gonna go through them and then redo them. So when I could hear everything and I made my point apparent. There you go. 3808. Because you can hear all the frequencies in the higher, you can hear stuff in the higher frequencies in the 3808 than you can on the cleaner 808. I just use my first name and then I play keys, so I was like, I'll just use that. I'm DEEZKEYZ and I make fresh produce.
My name is Matto. I'm 21 years old and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I've been producing since I was a freshman in high school, so that's going on like 6 years now. FL Studio, man. And no keyboard. I mean, if you call that, influences, Kanye West, Q-Tip, Havoc. A lot of old school, 90s hip hop. But a few of the modern, Metro, of course. Just a lot of people. My goals in music is to be able to, maintain a good living off of my beats, and to, I really, the sky's the limit, I just want to just be able to maintain a living off my beats, and once I do that, I'm satisfied. Man, just based off of, you just know, man, it's the ear. It really, you just don't know, but at the same time, it's hard to explain. Clean, man, no dirty 808s over here. It has to be smooth, subtle. That's just my style. My homeboy Mike, back in like 7th grade, he just called me Motto, just out of nowhere. So it just stuck. So I went with that motto. I'm Motto, and I'm at Fresh Produce.
All right.
I got you now. All right, we got Motto on your right. We got DEEZKEYZ on your left. It's rock, paper, scissors, the battle before the battle.
There it is.
Who's going first?
Uh-huh.
Oh, get him, V-Time. That big bowl.
Yes.
All right, who is it? We got Motto's going first. You won that? Sorry, I heard that flopper, and I needed to see where it was coming from.
Is that what they call that?
I mean, Motto, you ready? Crowd, are you ready?
Let's go.
It's the third beat of the night. It's Motto.
All right.
That's Motto.
That's right. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
DEEZKEYZ, you heard that beat? You ready to battle that beat? Let them hear it.
All right.
That's DEEZKEYZ right there, fourth beat of the night.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need your help.
Yes.
You have a part in picking the winner tonight.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Do you think it's going to be Motto on this side of the gallery? Or is it going to be DEEZKEYZ on that side of the gallery?
It's close. 108 on Motto.
108 for Motto. All right, here we go. Crowd of shows, 108. Let's bring 3D and FreshQ ThaKid to the stage.
Yes.
What's the word, man? This your boy 3D, straight out of Northside St. Louis. We'll call it 20 years I've been producing. Hardware, I got a Key Lab Essential 49. I got a Focusrite interface, couple monitors or whatever. Software, I'm an FL man to the death of me. I ain't picked up no sticks in probably over 10 years, but back in the day I used to play drums. So I'm a big trap person, so I used to like that Jeezy sound back in the day. So Shorty Red definitely. A little bit more recently, since I've been getting into battles and everything, just a bunch of the people who I'm battling against. What's the goal of anybody? I want to be paid, man. I want to be able to support my family, you know what I'm saying, and live good off of music. Never. Never. Like, I literally just went back and started working on a beat that I thought was complete 2 years ago. So, yeah, I don't think it's ever complete, but at some point it got to go out to an artist, so. Dirty. Dirty, all day, dirty. Yeah. Why? Cause man, that dirty just give it that gritty feel. You know what I'm saying? That clean is a little bit too soft for me, man. This ain't R&B. This battle rap. I mean, this ain't even battle rap. It's beat battles, man. Beat battles. I actually shortened it, so I actually one of my nicknames is actually DJ. Everybody know the Hustle and Flow movie, so I ain't want to go by DJ. So I actually added that dude to it. Then I cut off all of the words, just shortened it to 3D. That dude DJ just turned into 3D. What's up, man? It's your boy 3D. I make fresh produce.
Alright, what's up, guys? My name is FreshQ ThaKid. I'm from Bridgeport, Ohio, small town, southeast, and I've been producing for about 6 years now. I use FL Studio. I tried Logic and other things like that, but FL was just the best fit for me, you know what I mean? I'm learning piano currently, but other stuff I've tried, just couldn't really get the hang of it yet, but I'm more into sampling. So I'd say like Southside 808 Mafia, Metro Boomin, Carter Got Wings, and then a lot of like old school R&B. As far as goals for music, I'm looking to make like the next best thing. I've always learned and thought about when great music comes out like every few years, it's always like a wave, it's always a wave of music. So everybody's like listening to that one trendy thing. So I'm looking to create that new trendy thing. Honestly, it never really is. You can go back, tweak that about 10, 15, 20 times, and you'll still be tweaking it if you don't give it to somebody. It really just depends on the song, for real. Like, so clean fits better on certain songs, but dirty ones fit better too. I guess it's just like what pops more with that song, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went to Kent State for college, and everybody was dressing like way nicer than I was. So I started buying clothes and getting this kind of into fashion because it was a fashion school. So everybody was like, "Oh man, Q, like you fresh." So I was like, "All right, I'm FreshQ ThaKid now." And then like that's history. I'm FreshQ ThaKid and I make fresh produce.
Yes. 3D on your left, FreshQ ThaKid on your right. Rock, paper, scissors. Who's going first?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Man, why do we do these interviews?
We do these interviews for a few reasons, because we used to have people that wouldn't show up to Fresh Produce, and they told us they were going to. And this way we got to meet them the first, and that makes them like us.
That's real.
We're friends. But we also do it so that they can get interview skills. Like it puts a lot of people in front of the camera that maybe have never been in front of a camera before. It helps us get to be friends with them so that they just want to hang out, and they're not meeting each other here at the battle for the first time where they are like not psyched about being friends maybe, because one of them's going to lose right now, and so that I would be kind of beefed with that other person if I was losing. But that's not the point. The point is that we're here to make friends. This is all about producers. It's all about production. It's all about our music community, and so there's a few more things to be excited about than just showing up here and winning. That's another point of what we do with that.
We're all winners here, right?
Yes.
But
Hell yeah.
Somebody just lost.
We also get real high, and we just keep talking about things.
We stay safe. We definitely stay safe. You know that. Who won that? I didn't see. You won it? Who's going first? You can make 3D go first?
Here we go.
Cool. You guys ready for 3D? Say yeah.
Yeah.
3D, you ready? Let him hear it. That's 3D right
That's right.
there.
That's right.
7th beat of the first round.
Uh-huh. 7th?
Oh, my bad.
Man.
Yeah, dude, I'm off a little bit.
Woo.
Yeah.
Sean's going on vacation in the morning. He is trying to get God.
No, I'm not. Get out of here.
He's not he like doesn't want to hang out. It's just exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. FreshQ ThaKid, you heard that beat, right? You ready to battle that beat? Why don't you let everybody hear it? FreshQ ThaKid.
All right.
FreshQ ThaKid right there. The 6th beat of the night. There
That's
you go.
right.
I'm back on it.
There you go.
Back on this horse. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need your help. Who's moving on to the second round? Is it going to be 3D on that side of the gallery? Or is it going to be FreshQ ThaKid on this side of the gallery?
We got 112 over on FreshKid. Oh, FreshQ, I'm sorry.
FreshQ. All right, 112. All right, Matt, we're going to bring up the last matchup of the first round. Prince the Prophet and River Kastner.
There it is.
I'm Prince the Prophet, St. Louis, Missouri. I've been producing for about 7 years now. I use Studio One and also FL Studio, kind of just like what I feel in the moment. Mainly Studio One for mixing vocals. My dad taught me how to play the piano when I was a little kid. I kept a little bit of that with me, you know what I'm saying? A couple scales and chords. Right off the top, like I said, my dad for sure, Billboard songwriter. And also, you know, some of the best producers of all time, Pharrell. You know, the guy who shouldn't be named. And a lot more, you know what I'm saying, who they influence, you know, so I look at my influences. It ain't never complete, but you know what I'm saying, it ain't never complete. A beat can always be remixed, redone, can be danced to, can be rapped on. And I feel like I'll be cheating if I give the right answer here, because I gave a little insider knowledge, but you know, we all use dirty 808s, but I like the less dirty of an 808, so I can make it more dirty if I wanted to. But you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, we all want that grit, that punch. My father named me after Prince Yehoshua ben Israel. It's a prophet in the Bible. It's a Hebrew name, and my name is Prince the Prophet. My uncle was telling me actually how I got my name. I didn't know how I got my name, and he was telling me the Bible verse. And one day I randomly opened up the Bible, and it was that verse of where my father named me. And that's when I knew. I was like, no, I gotta name myself Prince the Prophet. I used to call myself Topic, but I was like, no, I gotta change the topic to Prince the Prophet. I'm Prince the Prophet, and I make fresh produce.
My name is River Kastner. I'm from Defiance, Missouri, and I've been producing for 5 years. I use FL Studio, but I also use elements of splice and samples, different drum kits. I play guitar. I'm trying to learn the keys right now. I also really love the bass, you know. Influences range from bands like Led Zeppelin to producers and singers like Frank Ocean, and Clams Casino really stands out to me. Rules in music is just to have fun, you know, perform, put out music, and let people see how I express my art. Ooh, that's a tough question, but I think you gotta let it be. When it gets to a point where it's relaxed and the water is flat, I think you just gotta let it go sometimes, but I mean, it can range from like a day to sometimes like 3 hours. Ooh, I started out using dirty 808s, but once I slipped into genres like R&B and chill, mellow, lo-fi type shit, I gotta go with clean. But dirty 808s, they fucking pop sometimes. Producer name? That's an easy one. My real name's River Kastner. When I was getting started, all the other names were taken, and I was just like, you know what, I got a cool ass name, like, why not rock? My name is River, and I make fresh produce.
There it is.
Prince the Prophet on your right, River on your left. It's the last beat of the first round.
That's right.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Here we go.
Scissors.
There it is.
Ooh, rock, beat, scissors. Prince, who's going first? River? Crowd, are you ready for River? It's your crowd, River. Let them hear it.
All right.
River.
Yes.
Prince the Prophet, you heard that beat, right? You ready to battle that beat? Let them hear it.
Here we go.
Prince the Prophet.
All
right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first and last beat of the last round.
There you go.
First round.
Okay.
God damn it, Matt.
All right.
We're going to need your help. Who's moving on to the next round is going to be River on that side of the gallery. Fuck yeah, that beat was hot. Our Prince the Prophet on this side of the gallery.
That's the high one of the night, 115 right there.
115 right there.